Hey everyone, this is Luminous coming to you guys with a pro digital commentary. This commentary is affiliated with DC, so if you want to find out more commentaries and whatnot, just go check us out on digitalcommentaries.com. We have a great selection of casters. If you don't like my commentary, I don't know why you're watching this, but if you want to enjoy some of the other casters, go check them out as well. Today, I'm going to bring you LGD.sGty versus Nirvana China. I'm going to pull up this menu real fast so you can see that the roster change of Nirvana China, of course, Super and Seeking. I think from Tyloo. Yeah, what I'm saying, I know they're from Tyloo, and then now they're playing in Nirvana China. Roster is still pretty good. Super Seeking, Xiaodi, Banana, KSSSS, all household names in the Chinese scene. Meanwhile, Sentinel squad has been the same for a long time. And that's what we like to see. Recently has stomped over eHome and basically all the other Chinese team in their victory in the Stars War 6 tournament. So I'm thinking that they will take it today. Although Nirvana China's been shaping up to be quite a good team lately as well in the past week or so. So we'll see. Looks like the bans have been getting underway. Gonna slow it down to 2xp for now. Shadow Demon, AA, and Weaver being banned by Sentinel. Very standard bans. This is 7-2C by the way. Meanwhile, Scourge banning Doom, YOF's Doom, the Invoker, and Enchantress. You might be thinking, what the heck is with this Enchantress ban? I think for one, they're trying to counter LG's double roam strat, as you saw from my Stars War 6 commentaries. Been very effective doing that dual roaming in the jungle, not even going for the push, just for the farm, and that's it. And they come out with very high levels as supports, and then just go do some rampage. And it's been working out very well for LGD. LGD, I like what they're doing so far in terms of pick right now. They're picking nothing but solo heroes. And again, that is going to keep their options open. Even though Enchantress is banned, they could still go into Chen for that double jungle. I mean, there's many jungler heroes that's viable. Yeah, 3 solo heroes being picked up. Of course, the versatility of these picks is that Celebrator and the Venomancer both could go into a dual or slash tri lane. So they're not, hey, they're saying, well, we could do the strat that we want to do, but if you ban those heroes, we could still do a very normal or standard strat. And let's see what Super is going to react to. They have picked up a Lich, Vengeful Spirit, and a Clockwork. Very initiate heavy, a team fight heavy lineup, and I think that is going to work out fine against LGD squad. LGD looks like they're going to do a little bit more pushing oriented, although you can't really see, because the 3 picks are very good, like very versatile in terms of they could go for a little bit more turtle with the Celebrator finding the Radiance, or they could go for more massive push. It both work. So LGD, I like the fact that their picks is masking what they truly want to do. And we see Super banning the Chen, which normally, again, Enchantress and Chen, although still very good heroes, normally don't get banned. And I think this is very much so a respect ban against LGD's dual jungle strat, which by the way has been so effective. Basically, whenever they get a Chen Enchantress plus a CM or Venge or anything like that, they just kind of steamroll the enemy team. Can't really cope with it. They're not really pushing. They just come out of jungle once in a while to get a gank off, and you can't. I mean, you could try to ward that, but it's just not that effective. And they're going to be sticking together so they don't really die easily. And they're going to be leveling up in the jungle. They're basically farming 4 lanes instead of the 3. And they'll just out-level you, out-goal you, and kind of that's how they beat you. So I like the fact that Super is being very careful with their bans, and using 2 of the very valuable 5 on junglers. So let's see whether that's going to come back and haunt him. So you see Pugna being 4th pick, and it seems like YYF does want to go into a push strat. Although, again, very hard to say, because Pugna, he is most well known as a pusher, but he's pretty much a good team fight beast as well. Of course, Venomancer is very strong team fight, so they can have some team fight. It seems like they're going for a little bit more chasing as well. The Firefly, Napalm, Venomancer slow, the Pugna, and the Celebrator all are good chaser. One thing that worries me about LG's picks right now, they have they have one in the form of the Flaming Lasso, another in the form of the Entangle, but those are not really, like, you can't really count on it too much. So remember last time, I think it was eHome or LGD or one of the Chinese team picked 1 stun. No, it was Nevo. Yeah, Nevo picked up 1 stun, and that was a Crystal Maiden freeze. By that, yeah, that game did not work out well for them. So I mean, stun is it's the backbone of any Dota team, so I'm not too sure why they're not picking up. As we see Enigma being picked up, and that is gonna force the LGD team to pick up stuns. Yeah, I like Super's pick. They're like, you know what? I see 4 picks so far from LGD, not many stuns, so I'm gonna go into Enigma and force you to either pick up stuns or make my black holes extremely easy. And yeah, that is forced YOF to pick up a 5th pick of Ogre Magi. Meanwhile, Jusa, wow, Jusa being picked up by the Scourge team. Dusa lately has not been really quite effective. Whenever she has been picked, she loses games. Let's see if this trend is going to continue, because Dusa takes too far damn long to farm up. And I think that's why the Morphling's been also phasing out lately, because it takes quite a bit of farming to get him going. And Dusa is one of those heroes. We have 3 or 4 heroes coming in. We do see 4 clarities on the Enigma. Did he buy chicken as well? That is the question. Banana, is Banana playing on the Enigma? Yes. That means he's going to be jungling or supporting. Most likely jungling. So we're going to see a Lich Soul mid, I'm guessing, because of this magic wand. And then a Venge Dusa dueling bot? No, they're going to... Okay, they're going to do Venge Dusa top. And then Clock bot. And then Enigma defensive jungle with a Lich solo mid. And very offensive wards being popped down by the Scourge team. Meanwhile, Sentinel putting more of a standard ward is going to see a lot of vision. And this smoke is going to run out soon. I don't think they're going to find anyone as these guys. I mean... These kind of early game jungle roams is just so common. So looks like the smoke has repelled, and they do need a backup now. And let's see what Sentinel is going to be laning. They are going to put Syllabur solo bot. Seems like Syllabur solo bot, and they're going to try lane top. Interesting. So what Scourge was thinking is, hey, they have a Bat Rider. Most likely they're going to put him mid. So we'll put our Lich mid and pick himself a Magic Wand. So he should be okay. But no, they're going to do Pugna mid and a tri-lane Bat Rider. Tri-lane Bat Riders, haven't seen that for a long time. And let's see if they can be effective. All they need is a single Fire Blast and a couple of Napalms. No, they're going to do a dual roaming. Well, it's not going to be jungling. It's going to be more hardcore roaming. And they're going to try to find themselves a Lich in the mid lane and get a very easy kill. Lich, very frail hero in the early stage of the game. Does have 500 HP and a Magic Wand. So if he could survive, as we see a Blast coming in. There's a Blast. Venomous Gale and a Blast from the Pugna, and that might just be enough, and that is going to be enough. Who's going to pick up the first? No, there's a Magic Wand being effective. No, first one being picked up by CH. Very well done. And let's see what they're going to be doing. Are they going to go to the bot lane and offer a little bit of help? Or are they going to go to the top? No, they're going to have a dueling of a Dusa and a Venge at bot lane and an offensive jungle Enigma. This is very offensive. I was expecting the Dusa to be top lane because generally want the Dusa to farm up. But this Enigma is going to run into some trouble because it's going to be very easy for these supports on the Sentinel side to roam in. And Enigma, gotta be careful of maybe Eidolon's Michael, because he's practically playing it blind. These Eidolon's going to do a very good job in terms of keeping these guys back. No, it's going to move it away. And I don't think they are going to kill the Lone Druid if he's careful enough, which by the way is played by ZSMJ. And now here comes a bear. They can get a kill. They are going to get a kill if no, he doesn't have Entangle. Is he going to do some blocking? There's a Peanut Strike by the Chinese hitting because it's long enough. And here comes Centaur. Centaur's going to stop. No stop from Centaur. They're going to try to kill. Looks like Banana is going to go down to CHT. She already picking up 2 kills, which means a quick boost of speed. No, he just upgraded Crow, which is not bad either. Let me check his goal, though. He should still... No, just got 150. Did he buy a ward or something? No, there's Boots. Never mind. He bought Boots and upgraded chicken. That's how rich he was, and still got like 150 in the bank. Meanwhile, on the top lane here, we are gonna have Clock versus Bat Rider. Bat Rider is gonna win the lane for sure. 8-2 against what? 5-1. Yeah, I mean Clock is okay. He's getting some rocket kills, but he's not going to get much EXP compared to Bat, and Bat's going to have a free time, easy time in terms of harassing. We're on the mid lane here, a huge engagement going on the Lich. Lich already popped that Magic Wand, Blast goes on, and looks like 830 picks up a kill there as well. So again, LGD roam as 2. Like forget jungling, forget whatever, they're going to just roam, and it's really been effective. I mean, yeah, you could say we're going to ward you off, but it's going to be very stressful on especially these early placement of the wards, as we see Venge putting the other ward here, and that ward is going to be very good in terms of scouting this path to the mid lane, which has gotten the Lich once. Meanwhile, Enigma also have to kind of go around here and there because these 2 supports are still roaming. They're looking for that Enigma right now, and they're not going to find him because he's in the jungle. Now they would see the Enigma passing through these wards, so they're going to just go back to the mid lane. Where is Lich in trouble? Lich, again, don't have the boots of speed yet. Very slow moving hero, very feral hero. Pugna being a little bit more aggressive than he really needs to, maybe gave away the position. This Crow definitely gave away the position of these 2 supports as it flew by. I'm not too sure whether Lich has quick enough clicked on what the Crow had. If he did, would have seen a smoke at the sea being used. Looks like Pugna's going to pick the double damage rune at the top lane. Meanwhile, Bat Rider buying some items. Is that going to be a Boots of Speed? Yes, it is. Boots of Speed first being picked up against the Clockwork. Clockwork, if he's ever close enough, he's going to be dead. Meanwhile, we see Venomancer coming in the back. There's a blast. Decrep Blast. Decrep Blast not even necessary, as we see Lich casting under the ward. Took some zapping damage as well. Very well done by the LG Genki squad. And so far, it's 4-0 in favor of LGD. It's looking very, very brilliant. Meanwhile, ZSMJ doing some proper micro, doing a pull, and also scouting with his bear. This is so well done. Is he going to do some block against Avenge? No, he's not. Just microed a little bit improperly. Going for it. There's a Poison Sting. Poison Sting doing a little bit more damage as YYF going on the top lane. Where is that Peanut Strike? Peanut Strike! Chinese Peanut Strike. Hit it! Alright, Peanut Strike not even necessary. They're going to try. I don't think they are. One more hit away. Where's that Fire Blast? Yes. CH picks up yet another kill. They're going to go on the Enigma. Enigma goes. He will go down, but not before the Venomancer does. Now Dusa might be in trouble, little trouble as well. Man, that was just right-click down. Did they all have boots? Yes, they did. Both of them have boots of speed, and that's why it was very easy for the Sentinel squad to pick him out. So you see, ZSMJ very, very low. It's going to pop itself, so no big deal. And I missed that. The Clockwork was picked off by the Bat Rider in top lane. You can see the Bat Rider is level 6. Flaming Lasso's in, and then, well, Firefly's in, and then Flaming Lasso, and this Clock is absolutely dead. He's deader than shit. Alright, a couple more hits. Oh, one more hit. He's going to get it. Salve also wasted. Does yet another 100 go down the drain. So LGD winning every single lane possible. Of course, the top lane had nothing to do with anything else. But these two, the mid lane and bot lane, had everything to do with this double roam. And the double roam strat, man, by LGD, for whatever reason, if I ever try that in-house, it won't work out. But if they're doing it, maybe it's the individual skill level of the players, or just the fact that they know where they need to be at all times. It's just a beautiful thing to watch. And so far, we're going to see a little bit even more harass against Enigma in the jungle. Enigma's, he's farming very, very defensively. You gotta farm defensively, especially against these offensive kind of roaming junglers. And it's sad to see that there's not good enough ward coverage to keep everyone alive, because we see like 3 deaths. Yeah, 3 deaths on the Lich, and then maybe a death or 2 on the bot lane. Venge definitely died once. Enigma died once as well, 2 times. So the deaths is just going really against the favor of Nirvana China. And let's see how they're going to recover in the mid game, if they can recover in the mid game. Because Dusa, one of the slowest, again, carrying heroes, because you need so much items to be on her to be effective. And she does have 22 creep kill in 6 minutes, which isn't too bad. A little bit under, well, that is, I actually got pretty bad. A little bit under 4. Meanwhile, on the top lane here, Bat Rider's got 28, leading the way, I believe, unless Pugna's actually got more. Let me see. Pugna's got 25, 28 on the Bat, 24 on the Dusa. Yeah, Bat Rider's leading the way, and I mean, you expect him to do so because he's got a free farm lane. And now we have these guys being so aggressive. They're doing ring around the Rosie on the second tower as Pugna going for the kill is gonna get it against the Enigma, as we see Venomancer, the magic wand not enough to save him there. So trading 1 for 1, but I think in that essence, with Pugna getting the kill, always worth it, as he has picked up treads. Should be switching. Yes, he is switching away from intelligence as he's bottling up, and he's getting absolutely every single rune, and that is going to give him so much money. He pops the Invis rune, gonna go for a gank on the bot lane. I think this ward should have seen the Pugna coming, and Dusa is trying to hide. No, Dusa did not see it, so he's gonna take a blast and a decrep, and Dusa with 600 HP. He's, all they need is one more guy to kill Dusa. Dusa now, since it is going to turn back, Pugna turns back as well, knowing that he can't really kill by himself unless he get the assist of another support. And these guys are going to transition top. They're like, hey, we won the mid lane, we won the bot lane, let's go fuck up top as well. And Kalaga's already pretty effed up. Like, there's no gank even necessary, but Bat Rider, level 8. They are playing every single lane brilliantly. Here comes the Invis Pugna. Invis rune is going to run out soon. And what Scourge sees right now is like everyone is missing off the map, because they don't see the Pugna, they don't see the Bat, they don't see everything. They don't see anything, excuse me. And that's going to give them a sense, hey, maybe we should back up. And there's a ward being dropped down. Meanwhile, Scourge team haven't dropped down a ward in a long time. What is Vengeful doing? Vengefuls got no go. Bought a Smoke of Deceit. Meanwhile, Enigma's farming for Boots of Speed and Blink Dagger. Yeah, Scourge team is really hammered down. The Avenge can't even get enough gold to ward. Cause died. Ooh. You should have enough gold for ward. He went for a TP Squirrel. And then also the Smoke of Deceit, which aren't really bad items, but I think warding is a little bit more important nowadays, now in this stage of the game. So you see some Firefly and jungling going on by the Centaur. No, by the Bat Rider. LGD has picked up another tower, and that is 2 2 towers down. Dusa's getting the free farm though. Dusa has 32 creep kills. Again, could be a little bit better, but now it's catching up 4 minute. Meanwhile, ZSMJ is farming the jungle, already got the phase speed finish, and the boost speed on the hero as well. And once ZSMJ gets to maybe level 11, he's practically going to be somewhat unkillable if he's not out of position, because he's just so tank with true form and whatnot. As we see Delusion Rune taking a stun. And that Illusion Rune did not reveal the dust units, because smoke units don't get revealed by illusions. Only heroes, only true heroes. And the Ogre Magi is coming around. It's gonna take a stun. Where's that black hole though? Can he get a black hole? Black hole is probably not even necessary, as you see the Ogre Magi going down immediately. Here comes the Pugna. Are they gonna have a black hole? That's a ward. So then maybe they don't want to fight a war. As we see the Bat Rider zaps in here, gets 1 kill, gonna get a 2nd kill on the Enigma. That is 2 very easy kills, and that is 11-3 score in the favor of Sentinel team. Sentinel can still choose to push, and really the only savior the Scourge team's got is that Dusa, but that Dusa is not really doing too much, as we see a teleportation coming in. And that is the Ogre Magi. He's going to circle around. And here comes the true... No, resummoning the bear. All they need is 1 single tango. And let's see if ZSMJ... I think ZSMJ just scared them away. No, here you go. Ogre is going to come in with the Fire Blast and an Ignite. And that's a dead Dusa. He pops the ult, and that might just be enough, as we see 2 teleportation coming in. And here comes Ogre trying to get another stun coming in. And there is the Scourge team. Can they get a hook in? Hook. No, they're not going to hook in. A little bit of pussy. But we do have the Perseverance finish on the Dusa. A level 3 blast. Oh, I thought the Ogre was level 6 already. My bad. It's been roaming so aggressively that I still haven't turned level 6 yet. Bat Rider is level 9. Already got the Blink Dagger finish. Oblivion Staff still level 7. Got the Tread still. Let me see what he's saving up for. He's got 300 gold, so must have bought something. And that is the Mecha, very standard item. Meanwhile, the Scourge team, Dusa's gonna go for Treads most likely next, and then gonna go for Lincoln Sphere. Once you have finished Treads, Lincoln Sphere, and maybe a Yasha, then you're gonna have a very good hold in this game. But I don't think the LGD team is gonna allow Scourge to do that, because I mean, Dusa is still very, very far away from that, and she's gonna have to AFK in the lane for a long time. So I don't. Yeah. Then now we see the Venge picking up 2 sets of wards, and that is gonna be very good, because let's see how good is the counter warding sense is. Like, does he know that there's a ward? Yeah, he does. Then this is kind of what I was saying. If you have good enough map sense in terms of where do you think they're going to be warding, you can counter it very easily, as he's doing right now. And the entire Sentinel team is going to come into jungle. Scourge still have no sight. That was no. What was the other one? This ward is being put down. Very interesting, which is going to see the ganking path going up here, and also the ganking path walking past here. But what he needs to do right now is drop another ward in this vicinity, and that is going to protect basically the top and their own jungle for very much so. Yeah, these 2 wards in combination, that's going to cover mostly every single path into their jungle, which is going to keep Medusa safe, as we see ZSMJ picks off a tower at the bot lane against no resistance. So right now it seems like ZSMJ is playing a solo game. He might as well be, because really 0 ganks has been attempted on him. I think maybe Enigma has ganked him once, but it was not effective at all. This Clockwork is not doing anything. He haven't used his hook yet. Chain Frost is up on the Lich. Use it in the last team fight, was a little bit effective. Black Hole still haven't been used yet. Man, a lot of these team fight spells, and they're trying to survive into this mid game. If this game goes beyond maybe 30-40 more minutes, the game's absolutely over. Because the Scourge team is just a lot better in terms of more mid to late game team fights. They have a Dusa as well. But let's check out ZSMJ's farming, and that is going to be indicative of what the Sentinels be doing. He's got 2,500 gold in the bank. Once he picks up 2,500 more, that is going to give enough for that Radiance. The game's minus B will be over, because at that time Bat Rider is going to be able to blink in, probably with Hood finished, and just going to go to town against this team. And if you choose to fight, which is not too sure whether the Sentinel team or whether the Scourge team can even choose to fight, but if they do choose to fight, you have a 2,700 HP bear running at you with Radiance damage, with phase speeds, with rapid. It's just a lot of stuff, a lot of tanking power on the Sentinel end, and they have some very good team fight capability as well. The Nether War and the Pug Knight would zap you if you want to keep staying fighting, and the Venomancer, the Sentinel team just ridiculously good at fighting long, drawn-out team fights. Meanwhile, Scourge team a little bit better in terms of more of a quicker wombo combo team fight. Hookshot in, Cog, Black Hole, Chain Frost, everything, just throw it on the enemy team, and hopefully you can win it. As we see a hook in, and can they get the Venomancer? Venomancer is going to pop the ult. That is going to hit 2 people. Venomancer might just forfeit his life. Where's that Chain Frost? Chain Frost not necessary, but this guy's poison. He's got the Venomancer ult on him as well. And here comes a Chain Frost. Chain Frost bouncing once, twice. Here comes a Black Hole, though. Black Hole getting 2 supports, very much so on the edge, and Dusa doing somewhat damage, and they might actually pick off the Bat Rider. Bat Rider is going to go down to the Dusa. Very well done by the Scourge team. And can they pick off the Enigma? Enigma very low, is going to be picked off. Meanwhile, Venge in trouble as well. Pugna, can he get? No, he's not going to get a blast off. Very unlucky for him. And Venge barely escapes. So that team fight was definitely a little bit more in favor of the Scourge team. A Scourge team did fight that 5v4, so they had the advantage. Juica got some EXP, and I think he might have got a kill as well on the Bat Rider. So very well done by the Scourge team. That is going to make them come back a little bit, but still, as tower counts, as gold goes, they are still very far behind. And so far, again, 0 gank has been attempted on ZSMJ. 1-9, 1-0, excuse me. 1-9 would be a terrible score. 1-0, 49-3 is his CS, and got a whole bunch of neutrals. Got 39 neutrals. That is a ridiculous amount of neutrals in conjunction with his 50 CS in 14 minutes. Now Venomancer is going to get a little bit farm. He does have the Arcane Boot finished. And is he going for a pipe? Because the Mecha was gone for by the Pugna. No, they both have the headrest, so I don't know who's gonna go for Pugna, who's gonna go for Pipe, and who's gonna go for Mecha. You know, it doesn't really matter too much, but I think Oblivion might be a little bit better off with the Pugna, with the Mecha, because he has a little bit more mana that he could use. Meanwhile, Pipe is not mana intensive at all, so you can just use it on your Venomancer. And we have a haste ring being picked up by this Jinzak, so Jinzak is gonna go look for someone. Whether they could find anyone is the question, because they are playing very defensive again. Good warding by the Venge, keeping them in very safe position. It doesn't matter if you don't see them. Well, they do gotta be careful of smoke, as we see one bot here. Are they gonna pop the smoke right now? No, they're gonna just hold it a little bit. Maybe they want to have the longest duration as possible. Maybe pop it under here, away from the coverage of all creeps. And let's see where they're gonna be going right now. I think they should go for the top. I mean, they know the Deuce's there, and no, Deuce's mid now. No, Deuce's bot now. Man, this guy's absolutely moving everywhere. Still no smoke being bought, man. No smoke being used. Very defensive play from LGD. I think they're gonna win it if they play a little bit more offensive. But there's, I think also part of it is like, you know what? We're winning so much, it doesn't really matter. Is that relic already picked up? Yes, it is. Spirit Bear with the relic, gonna go for the mid tower, and which, by the way, this is the 4th tower that LG is gonna be picking down. There's a blast doing a lot of damage to the creeps and the tower, and this bear is just going to town. Scourge team is not gonna defend it. They're gonna say, we'll let you take your tower. Hopefully, Dusa could get some free farm. Dusa is sitting currently at 400 gold. Must have something on the chicken. He's got nothing on the chicken. What the hell is he farming for? He's got nothing. Okay, so I was saying, well, Deuce has been farming for a long time. I haven't seen him change any items yet, so that means he must have picked up a Perseverance somewhere. Or not Perseverance, a OT Orb. But if you look at him, he's got nothing. Nothing! Meanwhile, the Enigma going for that Blink Dagger, 1400 gold, 700 away. Although he's not going to find any Treep Go anywhere. He's not going to find a tower to kill. He's not going to find the jungle to farm in, because it's completely warded down by the enemy team. He's not going to find a lane for him to farm. So it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a journey for this last 700 gold for this Enigma to try to pick up his Blink Dagger. And even if he picks it up, I mean, again, the Sentinel doesn't have that too many stun. They have 3, a Flaming Lasso, a Ignite, and a Entangle. I mean, that's all Enigma has to worry about. If he can pick up a Blink Dagger and go for some good team fights with his team, he can definitely turn the game back solo style by himself. It looks like they're going to try to do a little bit of tower trade. Sentinel going for the top tier 2 tower, meanwhile Scourge going for the tier 1 tower at the bot lane. Juica still farming very well. Well, 69-16 is not a very good farm, but he's been pressed down fairly hard. He's going to get himself a tower now, as we see ZSMJ picks up a tower at the top lane as well. ZSMJ's got the Radiance finish, I imagine. And that is the Radiance recipe, and the game is over. Aren't you guys glad I casted this such a standard and boring game, which, by the way, this game was recommended by DCCom715, so you could just hate on him. I was like, you sure this game's gonna be good? He's like, yeah man, this game's gonna be epic. And I'm casting this shit, and I see a Medallion Courage. Who is picking that Medallion Courage is the question. Is that Sentinel's medallion? I didn't even know who got that medallion. Hold on, let me check out the menu real fast. Alright, I don't see the medallion on any hero, so it must be on the chicken. Now it's on the Venomancer. Medallion Venom. Okay. Definitely not the item I would have gone for. But why the heck not? It's winning so much. I mean, Medallion Courage is going to counteract the Lich Frost Armor effect. Although I don't think Lich Frost Armor is going to do too much at this stage of the game right now, because simply the Sentinel is a lot more magical based. Yes, sure, you have a Silver that can do a right click, which can hurt. But I think the good majority of damage is coming for that Ignite, the Blast, the Venomancer ult, the Venomous Scale, and this, don't forget this Bat Rider. Bat Rider has a Haste Rune, and Scourge not going to defend this again. So far, I see Sentinel walking into the Scourge for 6 towers. 0 defense by the Scourge team. Scourge team got 1 tower of their own, but this Dusa is just not farm enough. They're still giving farm to this Dusa, to this Lich, which is very, very interesting because, you know, I mean, Lich is going to try to finish its mecha. Although I think Dusa is going to, and Dusa and Clock, maybe. No, Clock's not really farming. Dusa and, yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, you should give it to the Lich because no one else on your team could use it any better. Dusa already got lane by himself. As you see a Roshan attempt, and this is where Medallion comes in. That's where it's useful. Medallion plus just a whole bunch of right click damage is going to pick themselves up a Roshan. And who is going to pick it up? I think Pugna maybe he should pick it up, but Syllabear might just get, yeah, Syllabear is going to just get it. One thing you got to be very, very careful, again, when you're dying with the Syllabear, or any shapeshift heroes, that you're going to come back in your human form or the non-shapeshifted form. So just be careful how you die, where you die, and when you die. Luckily for the Syllabear is that even if you come back alive in the human form, you could transform back into true form immediately, but you're losing yet another 2 seconds in the battlefield if you do just that. Also, you gotta keep in mind that the Syllabear is on a cooldown, so if your Syllabear gets killed twice, it doesn't matter we have your Aegis or not, he will just be gone until you're able to summon him again. So I think ZSMJ had already summoned the Syllabear once against a Roche attempt, and now that Syllabear already at half HP, I think at this point it might be a little bit better passing the Radiance to the Lone Druid hero himself, because once that Syllabear dies in the next nearby future, he's not going to be resummoned, because the cooldown on the Syllabear is maybe 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes. It's a ridiculously long cooldown, and I mean you expect to have a cooldown like that because he's got what? Inventory slots, he got 2700 HP, ridiculously tanked. These guys are smoke up the hill trying to bait someone coming in, trying to maybe get some sort of initiation going on. Dusa has got the ultimate finish. Got 1000 HP, man. 1000 HP, 20 minutes in the game, and let's see if this guy's going to make an attempt. He does have the Blink Dagger. I'm not too sure why there's no initiation from the Bat Rider. I mean, all they need is a single Flaming Lasso, Firefly, Napalm, and done. That Dusa's done. If you could keep her chain stun, she's only got 1000 HP. Although she does have the magic shield, mana shield, so she can still tank quite a bit of damage here. And now we have a ward being placed, no, Venomancer ward only being placed in. And it looks like the Sentinel team is going to start to siege on the Scourge tower. What the Scourge could do about it? Nothing. Nothing. They're going to just turn back. Maybe once they see these creeps peek up the hill, they're just going to unleash a magic missile, unleash a couple of AoE spells. But this kind of position is going to favor Dusa a little bit, because Dusa slowly is going to get some EXP. Slowly he's going to get some farm. I like to see LGD being a little bit more aggressive with their what you can call it, with the Bat Rider. Now here we go. ZSMJ's Beer is going to town, and I believe there was an Vlad's being picked up. Can't really tell right now. The Bear gets resummoned once again. Yeah, that is a Vlad's finish on ZSMJ. ZSMJ's getting so much damage in. They do pick off the tower, and here comes the Venge. Here comes the swap. They're not gonna. Here's some Venge Chain Frost. No, Lich Chain Frost just disappeared. What the fuck? The Black Hole getting 3 or 4. That is a huge Black Hole. Bat Rider goes down. Clock's gonna go down after though, and Dusa doing whatever damage that she can do, but which is nothing at all. Here comes the Blast. Not going for the Dusa, going for the Lich. Very interesting. I think they should have went for a for sure kill on the Dusa instead. Though they got it nonetheless. And Ogre, both very, very low HP. Lich is gonna get the kill. He's gonna die to the burn damage. So that was a very interesting trade of events. But what Sentinel got out of it is a mid-Rax. And I mean, Scourge team is gonna go for bot Rax as well. I'm not too sure what Scourge could do about it. ZSMJ right clicking for so much damage. He's level 13 already. This Venomancer just going for raw HP. Pugna going for raw MP healing support. Bot Rax goes down as well, and that's, guys, that's a game. So if you dislike this game because you thought it was too stompy, I do recommend you. Alright, Tron. Okay. Safe. Yeah, I do recommend you to go to DC.com and troll 715 for all his worth. If you ever see him, just be trolling, be like, hey, nice recommendation, bro. Such a one-sided game. I mean, as one-sided the game was, I thought what the most educational part was the beginning, the pick ban analysis, where LGD kind of forced the search team to ban Enchantress Enchant, which is just unheard of. And Vlad's being picked up on ZSMJ. I thought he was going to go for a cloak on his hero, but he's like, you know what, we're pushing, we're ahead right now, so why don't we just finish the game? I do like that attitude as well. The Chinese should do a little bit more of that. Just finish the game when you can. And Phase 3 is also being picked up by the Lone Druid. Yeah, Pipe already finished by the Bat Rider. In comparison, Deuce's got 34 creep heals. No, that was glitch. 106. I was saying, there's no way Deuce's only got 34 creep heals. Got 110 in 24 minutes. Not the best. Not the best. But still, I mean, it's okay. Mecha finish. Does he have Lincoln's finish is the question. Lincoln's not going to do too much against Sentinel Squad because mostly they're going to just run in with the bear and chase you away. Lincoln's really doesn't do anything against that, against just running the bear in. Although, I think what Scourge might be going for with the Dusa pick was also the Stone Gaze, because Stone Gaze really messes up Silbear really hard. If you Stone Gaze, you pop off his rapid buff, which makes his bear attack slow as F. But I think that's why Sentinel pick up a Bloodlust. He's like, you know what, you purge off our stuff, I'm gonna just recast with Bloodlust on the bear. And here comes two huge ass bear working on that tower. Tower's life expectancy 2 seconds gone, and now they're gonna go for racks. And you gotta keep in mind, this is the last set of racks, I think. No, there's still range racks in the bot lane, but I mean that's a moot point as we see Chain Frost being dropped down already, a half HP casting as Chain Frost. Chain Frost doing not enough damage because he was still level 5, before level 11, so that's still a level 1 Chain Frost. And these guys are ridiculously tank. Ult from Venommaster hitting 3 or 4. There's a cog. This clock is gonna go down. Deuce is gonna go down after as well. GG finally being called. That was a good old-fashioned stomp. Not too much to talk about. LGD won every single lane through the Venommancer and the Ogre dual roaming lane. Again, dual roaming from LGD looking very solid. Not much to say, but as always, if you want to check out more pro commentaries, go check it out on DotaCommentaries.com or go check out my YouTube channel. In my YouTube channel, I do a lot more. It's just the Dota Weekly Show. Yay! A lot of pub replays as well. So do check that out as well. And that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. And until next time, this is Luminous signing off. See you guys.